Does teaching children to shoot guns make them safer? Many parents of young children want to keep them away from guns, but a growing number are now actually putting guns into their kids' hands. But why?
These girls are grade schoolers. Most are still losing baby teeth. Vanessa is one of 7 pint-sized shooters attending what's called the Little Girls Youth Training.
Put that safety down. Good girl.
Part of a growing trend promoting shooting sports for kids.
When I shoot, I think it's so much fun than playing with anything else that's in my room.
When you teach kids that young, you take the mystery out of the gun. They know to respect it if you teach them to respect it. Okay, it's all safe.
But should children this young really be trusted with potentially lethal force?
So what we always start with are the 4 basics of firearm safety.
Nikki begins with the fundamentals.
Rule number 1, treat every firearm like it's loaded.
Golden rules of shooting that the girls who range in age from 6 to 11 seem to have down cold.
Don't point your gun at anything that you're not going to kill or destroy.
A critical lesson, since once, almost every hour in America, a child or teen is injured or killed by a gun, often fired accidentally by other children. Some liken it to playing with fire, but Vanessa's mom believes training with guns will actually make her daughter safer. She keeps several guns, including Barbie, locked up at home. And when she isn't training, her dad says her guns are strictly off limits, kept locked away, even though Adolfo believes Gio would never disobey him.
Man, I would bet my life that she would never touch a gun that she wasn't supposed to. I would bet my life on it easily.
But critics argue that's a risky bet for most parents.
If you don't trust your kids 100% of the time, especially when it comes to something that is so high risk.
Our colleagues at 2020 put the question of impulse control to the test with a series of hidden camera experiments. These boys and girls in Florida are trained to never touch a gun without an adult. They even memorize the NRA's popular Eddie Eagle safety video.
Now stop! Don't touch!
But when left unsupervised with real unloaded weapons hidden in plain sight, nearly half of the boys act on impulse. 8 out of 23 of the girls do too.
Oh my gosh, why are there bazookas?
Instead of calling for an adult, they play with the weapons, sometimes mistaking them for toys. Nearly half of guns in this country are not locked away properly, and guns accidentally kill kids in the U.S. 10 times more often than any other developed country in the world. He was just 14 when he and his best friend Levi were playing at Levi's grandparents' house.
Levi found a gun behind the television. He removed the clip and he pointed it at Noah and he fired a shot. He didn't realize there was a bullet in the chamber.
Listen as his shaken 14-year-old friend is questioned by police.
And the bullets were out and everything. I was holding my hand and I pulled the trigger and I thought it hit the wall and it hit him.
Throughout his interrogation with police, Levi has no idea his gunshot was fatal.
Do you think we should tell him what happened here? I do too. Noah didn't make it. Noah's dead.
Levi pled guilty to reckless homicide. While 14 states have safe storage laws, which studies show reduce accidental shooting deaths among kids, Ohio has no such law.
If it saves one person from the horror of what my family and I are facing, just one, it's enough.